Hi guys! I am doing a makeup stream today, so I'll be doing my makeup on stream, which means that I'm not wearing any makeup right now, which means it's the first time I've appeared on camera without makeup in probably more than a year, which is something I never do because of the horror. And that's... I feel like so I know I'm supposed to be like encouraging like body positivity or whatever, but like I feel like I look like a man without makeup, and I know you don't agree or whatever, but that's nice of you. But makeup, here's the thing about makeup, right? Like, some people will tell you that there's no rules in makeup. Makeup is just a fun hobby. This is wrong. Makeup is a way of dealing with deep psychological issues without really probing any deeper than the surface of your face. And that's what we're gonna do tonight. So, disclaimer, I'm not actually good at makeup. So I'm gonna do this like it's a tutorial, but don't actually listen to me unless you're worse at makeup than me. If you're better than me, then tell me what to do better, because here's the thing. I am doing a video where I'm gonna play a beauty guru, and so I have to look like I know what I'm doing in this video, right? Because that's what acting is. So if you know what you're doing and you have suggestions, leave them in the comments below, especially if you are watching this recorded, because I am going to read the comments and I'm going to try to get better and do the things people suggest for the next video. And also suggest products if you have products that you think I should use, because I'm going to go to Sephora and Sally's in the next couple of days and go buy all the stuff and charge it to the ContraPoints credit card. Because it's a business expense. So, because I have to play a beauty guru. Also, I'm going to be drinking vodka to make it more difficult as a little challenge. So, as you can see, I have had, what, 5 sessions of laser on my face? And thank God it's looking pretty hairless. Because what I used to do is, thank you, Trotsky. What I used to do is, like, color correct, do orange, especially upper lip. I probably still, some days, could probably stand a color correct upper lip, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to start primer. So this is Smashbox primer stick. What primer is supposed to do is it fills your pores and creates a smooth canvas, or what is it, photo finish, or it makes your skin glow or whatever. Does it do any of that? Well, maybe. I don't know. It does, like, when I put it on over my pores, it does make the pores less visible. You can't see that because the camera's not HD enough, thank God. But I'm going to put it on over my face, wherever this. And this is about to run out, so I need to get a new one of these. Add it to the list when you're rewatching this video, you fool, Natalie. Alright. Alright. I'm feeling primed. I am going to do foundation. So foundation I'm using is this NARS foundation, liquid foundation in the shade Whitest Snowflake or whatever. That's what you want to do is match foundation to your neck skin instead of your face skin, because your face is probably all blotchy and fucked up. So that's why we're doing makeup, right? Because we're covering all the problems that are up here. So look at the skin here when you're choosing your foundation and choose something that matches that. In my case, this happens to be translucent porcelain ivory snowflake. So that's the color that I got. This is called a beauty sponge. You should use a clean one, but I'm not going to. And that also goes for all the brushes. You should clean your brushes. I don't do it because it's hard, and I don't like things that are hard. So put some of this on here, and just kind of dab this around. It's very important that you do this symmetrically. It's not. And then just make this little motion all over your face, tapping. Usually this is the point in the tutorial where the person doing it will be like blend. And that is what you do. This light really isn't bright enough. I kind of can't see what I'm doing. Let's see what happens if I really crank this up. Ooh! Now I can see what I'm doing, but I just like washed out on the screen. Let me see if I can like manually turn down the... Manually turn down the exposure. Hold on. Oh god, what have I done? Configure video. Brightness, turn it down. Yeah, it's really exposure, right? That's the problem. Not brightness. What is gain? Oh, exposure, here we go. That didn't seem to do anything, hold on. Oh. Okay, that's too dark. Alright, what about that? How does that look? Is that too dark? You can see more that I need to blend this more. Let me know if it's too dark. I think it's too dark. It's too dark. It's good. I'm gonna put it like somewhere in the middle between those two settings. Hold on. God, I look like such a ghost. Let's see. I never set these settings manually. I usually just let the... What? Why isn't it letting me do this? I think the brighter one's better. Well, what do you guys think? Brighter one or darker one? Oh my god, you guys can't fucking agree. I feel like darker's winning though. Or, I don't know. You guys are so divided. It's like dead even. I know, I gotta stop pausing. Let's just keep going. Let's keep going. Alright, is this blended? Well, no, because I kept stopping and letting it dry. This is what not to do. Okay, so I always brush my eyebrows out a lot because it just bothers me when they're like covered in foundation. What am I gonna do next? I feel like I could use a little more around here. Very good nuance. That's very flattering of you, but this is a makeup stream, and your compliments cannot penetrate my self-loathing. I'm so sorry. Dividing to the left is what I do, Karl Marx. You should know that as well as anyone. Okay. Contouring. Now I'm very not sure of my contouring. The brightness is really bothering me. What I do is cream contouring. This Aesthetica contour thing that's covered in filth. I use, so usually what you're advised to do with contouring is go like 2 shades darker than your natural skin tone, which for me would probably be like this right here. But I ignored that advice and instead I used the absolute darkest tone, but I just put it on kind of thinly. And the reason I do that is that these lighter tones are kind of warm. And the warmness on my face, it just looks really like orange, and my face has very cool tones, so it doesn't look right. So I'm going to try to use just a little bit of this. What I do is I make my 5 head look smaller by doing this around the top, and that's the main thing. Usually this is for bronzer, so I'm actually going to go over this later. After I set everything, I'm going to go over this with blush, which is the thing that I made up, because this looks like, what it looks like is I've gotten sun, right? It looks like suntan, but on my skin, the eyes reject the possibility of suntan because I'm so pale. And so what I try to do is I try to add blush over the contour to look like I'm burned, because that looks realistic to me. Like, yeah, I should take the tiara off. That's true. But I'm almost done with this stage, so you know what? I'm just gonna not. And then I do a little bit around the jaw, mouth open, just to, like, you know, correct this terrible man jaw to the greatest extent possible. I have to keep looking for the screen because, like, I feel like with the lighting, like, a mirror is one look and screen is another look. You guys, it's hard to see what I'm really doing. Well, okay. Now, what I used to do, and what most, like, beauty people tell you to do, is they'll have you cut your cheekbones, right? So they'll have you take the dark contour color, right? You, like, suck your lips in, and then you cut straight across that, like, little indentation there. Now, I used to do that, but I actually recently stopped doing it because my cheekbones are already so sharp that it actually just looks makes my face look even more gaunt, and, like, I think actually it makes my face look more masculine if I do that. So what I'm trying to do is make my face more rounded and more feminine. So I don't do that cheekbone cutting, because it's like, look, I have no contour, and you can already see there's like a fucking line there because my cheekbones are just good. Like, my cheekbones are probably the strongest feature of my body. So we're not going to do that. What we are going to do is, where's a little brush? Well, this is not ideal, but it'll work. I do the sides of my nose. So what you're trying to do is create really it's negative highlight. I'm going to go in with highlight straight down and a line straight down the nose. Now my nose is there's really nothing you can do about my nose, because look at my nose from the front and from the half side and from profile. Like, my nose is a fucked up. What the fuck is going on with the lighting? The white balance just changed. All right, whatever. My nose is really like it's just a monster. It's like a deranged, jagged, complex 3D structure that I just don't know how to deal with. I'm probably going to get a rhinoplasty at some point because everyone in the chat loves my nose so much and I hate them, so I'm going to destroy it. Okay, let's Let me try to lower the exposure now. Okay. Now we're in the dark. Oh, and now you can see a little better what I'm doing, but it looks like it's like filtered weirdly. All right, whatever. That's what I try. Other side. All right, this looks good in the mirror. It doesn't look like anything on the screen. You go under it. And there's really no creating a straight line down my nose. Like, there's just not any straight surfaces on my nose. So we're not even gonna try to do that. Okay. Now, I'm not gonna highlight with any of this. What I'm gonna do instead is use this. What is this? Kat Von D concealer. So this is like also in the shade of like the whitest white of all time. It's like literally white. And so I'm gonna make a little cute pattern like that, and then under the eyes. Oh god, that's a lot. Side to the nose. A dot there and a dot there. Maybe some dots here and dot there, and alright, that's enough. And then we're done. Just kidding. Let's blend. So going around that contour that I just did. I probably should have blended the contour on my nose before I did the highlight, strictly speaking. This is the same blender I used for the foundation, so it still has some foundation on it, and that kind of helps blend everything together. So what the white concealer does, right? White parts of your face come forward. You really can't see my face because the lighting is so weird. Well, you're just gonna have to guess what it looks like, because that's and I'm gonna read all the chat later, guys. I'm not looking at the chat much now because I'm doing my makeup, but I do want your feedback, so I will read all the chat when it's being saved. So when I rewatch the recording of the stream, I will read all the chat. Okay. Great. Now what we're gonna do is what's called baking, which means drenching your face in powder and then letting that absorb all the moisture that makes your face look shiny and bad. So I'm gonna do that with the sponge first. Usually people do this over the like highlight areas because the powder, I guess, sort of lightens it. I'm not totally convinced that actually does anything. I look kind of Black Swan-y right now, just like a pale shadow of a woman, to quote Stevie Nicks. Go down the nose, because why not? Under the eyes. Alright. So now that's an absurd amount of powder, which I'm going to leave on for a second. Actually, do I have a powder puff? I usually like to put some like everywhere, a little bit everywhere, you know? I'll be right back. I'm gonna get it. It's stressing you out that I hit my face hard. Well, it's literally called beating your face. It's supposed to be violent. You're trying to overcome. All right. So now that we've wasted a ton of powder, this, by the way, is this Derma Blend loose translucent setting powder, which is on Amazon, and it's not that expensive. Well, it's a little expensive, but could be worse. Then we're gonna use a powder brush, get rid of the excess. Okay. Well, now my face is like less reflective, why don't we change the exposure? I feel like it looks really weird. Like I just look like absolutely washed out white. Let's mess around with the camera properties one more time. I guess this doesn't usually bother me because I'm not doing makeup, and so I'm not really paying attention to the color of things, but now that I'm paying attention to it, it's driving me crazy. Okay, I like the higher exposure. Let's maybe... Oh, low light compensation. Yeah, turn that off. And lower the contrast, maybe? Oh, wow, great. Perfect. Now you can see exactly what it looks like. Let's try that. Okay, yeah, there we go. Now you can see. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright. Now, let's see. Kind of lost track of what I was doing here. What's next? We're gonna do eyeshadow. So, you want to use a primer before you do eyeshadow because eyeshadow is it gets in the creases of your eyes to remind you how old you are, so you don't want that. And what you do to avoid that is use, this is actually called, it's called a paint pot, right? Yeah, by MAC. And this is in beige, which is like, it'll work. This is maybe not the ideal thing to use, but it works for me. So let's use this. I have no idea what the fuck this brush is for, so but it'll work for this. Eyeshadow is actually the thing I'm maybe like best at. I've been working on it for the last few months. What I can't do is liquid eyeliner, so when we get to that, you'll get to see me ruin everything I've done so far. Other side. And again, if you're just coming in, like, if you have any feedback or tips for ways I can do this better, let me know, because I'm trying to improve. Okay. More vodka, it's very important. And wait, where's my, god damn it, I don't have my eyeshadow in here. I'm gonna go get it, be right back. So the main palette I've been using for the last couple months is this Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette, which I like. It has very warm colors and a lot of like shimmery duochromes and glitters. So I actually have a good brush for this, which is probably dirty. So what you do if you're lazy and you don't actually want to clean your brushes like a sanitary responsible adult is you just rub out all the old powder onto your hand before starting with the new powder. So that's what I'm doing. The vodka's just mixed with seltzer. So, alright, what are we going to do here? I'm going to start with this, like, so you want to, when you're doing eyeshadow, you want to start with like a light color, and then build up darker shades. So, I'm going to start with this kind of like light peach color. And I'm going to do that in the crease. So basically I'm going to do, there's going to be a distinction between what's on my eyelid and what's like right above it. And I'm drawing that out. Do I look weird when I do this? I open my mouth. I guess everyone does that. It looks stupid. I'm going to try to close my mouth. Okay. Now, I'm going to move into a darker color. With a darker color, what you want to do usually is start right at the corner of the eye, like that, and then kind of work it up. Don't go too far down, you have to do that. Why am I doing this like it's a tutorial? Like I know what I'm doing. So your goal is to make like a wing, like, because you're going to put a wing, like an eyeliner wing there. So you want the eyeshadow to kind of, like what some people do is they actually like put a piece of tape right there and then you get like a really sharp line with the eyeshadow. I'm not bothering that. I'm going to blend this out with a bigger brush. So, alright, let's do a little more of this. Just to get a darker color right there. Alright, is that looking blended? It is. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my concealer and I'm going to put it over the lid. So, I'm going to put it on my hand and then I'm going to brush it from my hand onto my eyelid. Music sounds like Van Halen. Actually, since I'm using a brush, there's not really a reason to put it on my hand. I'm just going to put it directly onto the brush. Oh god, that's way dark. That's way brighter. Oh god. Let me just... Sorry, I'm not talking very much for this part. I'm focusing. It's like surgery. I mean, that's how I think of doing makeup. It's like facial feminization surgery that I just do every day. It already looks so much better. That when I'm always like the happiest when I put that white at the corners of the insides of my eyes. I'm like, it pops. It just looks really feminine. It looks really feminine. So this is, again, very light concealer on a little brush. I'm just like patting it around inside corners of my eye and onto the lid. Now what I'm also going to do, while I've got the concealer out, is I'm going to put it on my brow bone. We're going to blend that in a second, don't worry. Why is that lighter? Alright, that's too dramatic, obviously. So, what I'm going to do, just kind of... Yes, there's going to be an eyebrow drawn over that. Okay. Yeah, concealer. Focus, focus. Well, it's Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer Cream. Okay. Now, here's what you can see with my eyes closed. Here's what we have. Concealer on the lids. Red on the, whatever you call this above your eyelid. So, the fuck is my concealer brush? It's right here. using my patented rub the other color out on your hands instead of actually cleaning your brushes method. And then let's decide what I'm gonna do. I want to do like a shimmery thing on the insides and then like a dark color. So for the outside, what I'm going to do is this dark purplish sort of shimmer called Royal on this palette. Start at the corner. God, I'm not used to talking while doing my makeup. I don't know how to do a tutorial. That's something I need to keep in mind. Because I'm going to need to do that when I do this character. To practice talking while doing it at the same time. I feel like I'm doing it worse than usual because I'm doing too much talking. So I'm also, notice I'm holding the brush far away from the bristles. And I'm kind of like very lightly tapping. That's how you're going to get these like sort of ombre, smoky, or like gradient effects. You don't want to just like smear it in there or it's going to look it's just going to look gross. Okay. It's pretty good. Let's do what brush I'm going to use for that. This is too big, but we'll use it anyway. So let's do Twilight is this very interesting like blue red shimmer duochrome. So, ooh, yeah, I like that. Look at that. Can you guys see that? It looks good. You can't see it as well as I would like you to be able to see it, though. I feel like you're not getting the colors. Ah. Alright, now, let's do... Because I want this to have a smoky kind of look, so I'm going to take the thinner side of the eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to do the dark purple shimmer, but like sort of under the eyes. Yeah, that's good. Ugh. Alright, how do we feel about this? I'm feeling pretty good about it. Are we talking about how to clean brushes? What I use is a mix of warm water, olive oil, and cheap shampoo. Let's blend this out on the outside, just kind of make it really smoky and gradient. All right, let's do eyebrows. I can't wait to fuck all this up with a liquid eyeliner. I'm absolutely going to destroy it. It's going to be really funny and really tragic. Okay. Eyebrow pencil. Where are you? Here it is. What is this? This is eyebrow pencil. Laura Mercier eyebrow pencil. In brunette, yes, I use dark colors for my eyebrows because as you can see, my natural brows are dark. And even though I have blonde hair, it looks right to me when I have dark eyebrows. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start by just brushing them out. And my eyebrows are, as you can see, like, my eyebrows are really plucked. I like to draw them on, so like my eyebrows like stops right there basically. And I'm just going to draw it on. I do a lot of plucking to get to this starting point. Also, trans girls watching this, don't listen to anything I say and be you and don't care about what you look like or whatever you're supposed to say, but plucking your eyebrows is very feminizing. So if you're looking for like more feminizing things to do, get plucking. Get shapely eyebrows. It really, really helps. I know I'm not... God damn it. That's God punishing me for being politically incorrect and telling people how to pass. God damn it. God did censor me. Did you see what God just did? Ugh. I can't fucking fix this now. My life is over. Everything's ruined. Where's the fucking bleed? It's on the edge right here. Plucking gets your OCD going. Well, it's kind of a good outlet for that, I think. Okay. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this ASMR pencil sharpening. All right, it's sharp again. Now, don't start at the inside corner because you want them to be like a slight ombre. So I'm gonna start about here and draw up and then down. That's kind of ambitious, but we'll see how it works out. I'm just not going to talk. I'm just going to do it and then we'll talk about what I did later. That's good. That's roughly symmetrical. Good for me. Okay, so basically I just drew the outline of the shape and I'm going to fill it in darkest at this end, right? Oh, I just fucked it up. Alright, it's fine. It's important to remember that if you fuck up while doing makeup, it is because you are a bad person and you are a failure at everything in your life. Okay, so that's pretty good. What we're gonna do now is just brush it out so that so there's nothing drawn right there. That's how I'm getting this like ombre where it gets darker over here and lighter over here. Did I just stab the fucking pop card with the eyebrow pencil? God damn it. Alright. It's not completely symmetrical, is it? Nope. Alright, let's try to fix it. If not, we commit seppuku to preserve our honor. Alright, I like this one now. This one is not as good. Alright. Ooh, that's okay. Alright, well, I kind of fixed it, so no seppuku necessary. Yeah, eyebrows are sisters, not twins. Good point. Either way, I live to see another day. Alright, what's going on with my tiara? Let us do, my favorite. Eyelashes are my favorite. Oh wait, should I do, God, I don't want to do liquid eyeshadow because I'll fuck it up. There's a 100% chance that I'm gonna fuck up the eyeshadow. Okay, well here's the thing. I'm sorry, not the eyeshadow. Well, I'm gonna fuck up the eyeshadow with the lip liner. I have makeup wipes, so I'm just gonna end up redoing shit if necessary. But I'm gonna try. This is so stupid. I'm going to try. So again, I'm telling you, this is Stila eyeshadow. Sorry, eyeliner. And like I said, it's just so dumb. there's like an almost 100% chance that this is going to ruin everything. So watch that. All right, it says shake before using it. I don't know why, but we're going to do it because it's important to always obey authority and never question things. All right, we're going to, time to just ruin my life. Ready? I'm trying to decide which angle to start ruining it from. Let's start at the wing and then ruin in that direction. All right, so that's actually relatively not ruined. I've seen much more ruined eyes than that. Other eye. And then we hope to God that it's sort of symmetrical. That's usually prayer is how you get that done. All right, I'm gonna stay like this for a second because somehow I did not ruin everything. And I'm just gonna let it dry so that it doesn't transfer and ruin everything. Okay. Where's a Q-tip? Just gonna go with a Q-tip and just really sharpen that line up. Okay. You know what? That's actually pretty good. Gotta say. That worked surprisingly well. Yay. Well, that's a happy ending. Let's do eyelashes now because that's my favorite part. The eyelashes, apart from putting the like white at the corners of the eyes, the eyelashes, the other thing, like when I do them, I'm like, yes to this because it makes a big difference. And you can see my eyelashes now are all covered in foundation and gross. All right, I actually am gonna clean my eyelash curler because it's so gross that it's actually kind of disgusting to me. Let's, all right. Dry it out. Hello, people who are watching videos about hallucinogens before this. All right, I'm ready. So, curling. I usually do like 8 pumps, and then the last one I'll like hold it really long. Curled. Ah, I missed a part. If you miss a part, your life is over. Okay. Because I gotta say, I'm kind of actually enjoying this. Like, why don't I just have a makeup channel? This is fun. Unlike politics, which is bad. I hate politics. I like makeup. I was really nervous when we started the stream. I was like, oh god, I'm gonna fuck up and it's gonna be terrible. But actually, I'm feeling very relaxed. Like, listening to this music. I'm just like, makeup is a very like fun, like aesthetic activity. Never mind all the stuff I said about it being about psychological problems. It's actually pretty fun. Okay, this is Benefit Roller Lash. I don't know. It looks like this. And this one, I like it that it's like shaped like that. So yeah, see, there we go. It's bomb. It's snatch. It's major. I'm living for it. I'm loving it. I'm obsessed. I like a lot of mascara because it looks good. Alright, it's the rule of the universe that you will fuck up the lower lashes slightly. So, quickly, use a Q-tip. Alright, that sort of fixed it. Alright, wow, that looks... I feel like if I was like one of those like makeup ladies on YouTube, I would do like falsies now. I don't really need falsies because my eyelashes are pretty... What the fuck is this? My eyelashes are pretty big. I have some falsies. I'm gonna do them in this video, but I don't really know how to put them on right, so I'm not sure I want to even attempt that on stream until I've had a little more time. Okay. Let's do blush. I'm literally just using drugstore blush, like $3 drugstore blush. Someone tell me what a good blush to get is, because I'm gonna get some when I go to Sephora next. And I want a cool blush because my skin is very pale and you can see the blood through it, so probably not. I think, well, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think a peachy blush would work with me? I don't think it would. I think I need a cool blush. So let's use a brush that's much more expensive than the actual product. And just go across like the cheek like that. That's actually a little extra, but it's okay. You can't see shit on this camera anyway. And then I told you I do this like sunburn thing at the top of my head. Yeah. Just gonna kind of blend that a little bit. All right, great. And now the highlight. This is Sephora Golden Hour. Tip of the nose. You can see that on camera, can't you? Do nose bridge. Should really be using a thinner brush for this. Just a little bit on the forehead. Well, that really pops. That pops too much, maybe. Although I don't know. I've noticed that like people do really, really dramatic highlighting now, so I guess it's fine. Oh, for my upper lip, I'm actually going to use this like little cheap little highlight stick. I'm gonna right there. It makes that Cupid's bow kind of pop. And then cheekbones. I can pop a little more. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. And maybe. All right. And now what? I feel like what the kids do these days is like. Does this brush have contour on it? Yes, it does. It has contour and cream on it. Fuck. All right. What about this? Oh, let's use the like little brush I was using for the concealer. That'll work. I'm gonna try to do like the brow bone highlight because that's what the kids these days do. Is that working? Kind of. Alright, well, what do you think about this? Yay, nay? I feel like this is not completely blended. Let's do lips. So, what I'm gonna do, this lip thing is just a thing I learned from someone on YouTube. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Because I have the, I'm gonna do a little bit of brown, eyeliner under the inside right here. Just to kind of connect it. Okay, and let's do, I want to do a waterline. There's a nude eyeliner just for the lower waterline. Is it showing up? Kind of. Yes, it is showing up. It looks good. It makes your eyes look bigger. Yeah. Totes fishy. That's what we're going for. What is beige? It's not. It's called nude. It's literally called nude. I don't know. That beige means nude, I guess, because of white supremacy. But actually, though, where is my lip liner? Where's my goddamn lip liner? It helps. It helps with passing if you scream a lot and curse. I literally had a lip liner out here. The fuck is it? Alright, I gotta go on a quest to look for it. I'll be right back. Okay, it's not out there, so it must be in here. Am I like... What is wrong with me? Why can't I find it? It's the eyeliner. It's my, like, other lip color. Fuck. Why? Why is God doing this to me? Like, my life is over unless I can find this. This is the worst. There's a reason why I don't have a makeup channel, and it's this kind of thing. I'm not organized enough. Alright, I'm gonna go on one more quest and look for it. Oh my god. I literally can't find it. So again, I'm gonna say, like, this is the point. The only honorable option is to commit seppuku. Why is it? So mad. Why? Why can't I find it? Oh my god, so much bread in the chat, you maniacs. Okay, well, you know what? I swear to god, I brought it out here. So this is... I guess I'll just get some lipstick. I don't have... Alright, we're just doing lipstick. Whatever. Alright. So, since apparently I can't find the lip liner I wanted to use, we just all have to be very sad. Forever. Oh wait, I just found it. Just kidding. It was just literally right here. Okay. Plot twist. So, what I usually do lately is I overdraw my lips slightly, which is like, it's a dangerous game. Because the advantage is it gives you that like feminine snarl. If you go too far with it, it looks very drag queeny. But a little bit. Too much highlight. A little bit. No, it's not enough. I rubbed it off. God damn it. You can never get it. I'll do it after I do the thing. So you want a little bit of overdrawing. But I'll do the bottom first. My basic shape. There we go. This is fun. Maybe we should do it every week. Okay, so we got our outline. Now, for the inside, so this is like a dark, what color is this? Terra Kiss. So it's like a kind of like earthy, dark clay kind of color. And then on the inside, we're gonna do, this is NYX Tokyo Pink, this like soft matte lip cream. So okay, now what I don't know how to do very well, so if someone else knows how to do this well, tell me how to do it, is blend the lip liner into the inner lip color. Because you want it to be like ombre, right? So I'm gonna rub my lips together and see if that does it. Not really. I mean, it helps a little bit. But I guess I'll go back with lip liner and like, I don't know. How do you make it ombre? I'm not good at this yet. Blend with finger? All right, let's try it. It's too blended because now you can't even like, you know what I mean? You can't even like see. Well, kind of. Actually, that looks pretty good. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is take the tiniest little baby brush and a little bit of foundation and just kind of clean it up around the edges. Okay, let's do that highlight again, back on the upper, back on the Cupid's bow. Whew. And we're basically done. So that's what my real face looks like. That was fun. We should do that more often. Also, I'm listening to Home. That's the background music for those of you who were asking earlier. And doing makeup while listening to Home is very relaxing. I like it. I'm into it. I want to do it again. So, if you watch the stream recorded, leave a comment down below if you have suggestions. Try to do things better. I hope you guys enjoyed doing this. And I am going to go now because, alas, I have some shit to do. So,